Factory NEWEST ICT indicators on TradingView.com, and the great news is all of them are free to use. For the first indicator, let's go to Indicators tab and search for suspension, and you will see ICT suspension block from Hellman's 13. Click that your chart. This concept is introduced in 2025, and there are a lot of concepts has been introduced this year. I will try to show you all the new indicators that can help you to see those concepts in your chart. What this indicator does is quite simple. It will plot automatically the suspension blocks on your chart. If you don't know what is suspension block, it happens when two volume imbalance comes together. It's like a fair value gap but with the weak version. You will see on my chart and understand better. As you can see that this candle is created the suspension block. Why? Because there is one volume imbalance and there is a second volume imbalance. So between those two, we call this gap as a suspension block. So we expect price come retest into this, as you can see here, then reject back from here to create a new high. Take out this high and create a new high like this. It is quite simple, but in my opinion, this is one of the best models introduced this year. Now I will take you to settings and let's see together what is offering us. So enable current time frame is checked. I'm using at 1 minute, but if you want, you can enable multi time frame, not one but two. This is a perfect indicator and it's free to use. So you can enable the show 50% midpoint. You guys know that I like it when I live trading, and you can just basically change the length of the box, the minimum gap size and label size and all that stuff. So that's basically everything you can change. Just hit the OK button. This indicator is very new, but it is super accurate and super powerful. Now we are going into our second indicator. Let's go to Indicators tab, and what I want you to do is, alright, real quick before we continue, the control room is officially open and we are taking 15 traders only this cohort. If you can read the charts but you can control yourself, if you win, then hand it back. If revenge trading keeps blowing your accounts, this is built for you. Inside, we fix execution, 2 live mentorship calls per week, 1 trading system, and I will help you master, and you will get a one-on-one call with me where I build you a custom trading plan tailored to your goals, your struggles, and how you trade the best. I also review your trade journals every week to keep you accountable if you want to be consistent in 90 days from now. This is your window. Calls are already being booked, so these spots won't last. Link is below. Fill out the application and book a call with my team. They will diagnose where you are stuck, and if you are approved, you will get access to everything I just mentioned. If you are done learning setups and finally ready to fix the real problem, apply now. Alright, back to video. Search for first FVG, and this indicator from Joshua, click that to your chart. What I want you to do now is hide this indicator, and I'm just removing my drawings. What we're looking at here, this indicator, as you can understand from the name, it will plot automatically the first FVG of the day. If you guys don't know why the first FVG is so important, I suggest you watch that ICT video to understand better. But most of the time, first FVG is acting like a 930 opening candle, which means it shows a great support and resistance zone in the market. So when the price comes there, either it's pushback, or when we invert it, it's called an inversion fair value gap, market expected to drop further. So let's see how we're gonna use that. The first, what I want you to do now is go to settings. So what you can change here is you can enable a 3 session. So you can either choose the London, Asia, New York, whatever you want. How ICT introduced this is quite simple. You will choose choose as a 930 here. Extend, you will also choose this as a 930, and you can enable alerts for the first FVG. I think it's very nice thing to have. And you can see the show session start, and it will also put RR tool on your chart. You can enable, like I said, multiple first FVG. Just hit the OK. This is the default setting that ICT introduced us. If you go to style tab, there is nothing much going on here. So basically that's it. This is from the yesterday, 24th of November. And this was the first FVG, right? So how you can use this? The price goes up, trades back into it, couldn't invert, respected this fair value gap, and created a new high like this. It is quite simple, and if you are following ICT concepts, this first FVG concept is very powerful in my opinion. Now I will take you to the final indicator, and this indicator will show you a model called a forever model. This indicator, again, it's free to use. So let's go to indicators tab and search for forever model, and you will see mind your views, something like that. Click that to your chart. I will hide this indicator now, and I'm just gonna remove my drawing. So what this indicator does, let's go to about this script session, because this indicator is quite powerful and you will be surprised why they gave it for free. They are so generous. Thank you for sharing this for free with the community. So Forever Model is a comprehensive trading framework that visualizes the market structure through the fair value gaps, SMT divergence, and order block confirmations. With combining these three concepts, it will give you the buy signal or sell signal, but it is not ending here. I suggest you go and check the about this script section, but what I want to do is I want to take you to the settings. So the higher time frame settings, it is on auto mode. It is awesome indicator, and there is a couple of reasons. The first one, it can detect the higher time frame automatically for you, and it will show you the confirmations lines, extend only latest confirmation, but not this only, but it can give you a position sizing. Whether you are using prop firm or not, you can just type your account size here. Let's say it's a $50,000, and you will just say I want to just risk $1,000 per trade, and it will plot a TP, a contract size, and the stop loss. Very easy. So SMT settings, if you enable the SMT, it will plot all the SMTs on your chart automatically, and the great thing is it is again auto pairing your SMT pair, right? So if you choose the NQ, it will look for S&P 500 SMTs. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I suggest you watch my trading bootcamp, which is completely free. You can find it on the description. So if you want, you can just change the pair here, and you can enable the only display SMTs in FVGs. There are a lot of settings you can play around. You can just enable the show inversion fair value gaps. It is perfect indicator if you are into the forever model. So you can see that the bullish bias, bearish bias, you can just choose that manually, and that's basically everything in this indicator. Let's look over here. Now the final thing I want to do is to make this dashboard bigger so we can examine what is going on here. So you can see that it will show you this model is between 1 to 15 minute model, and the current bias is neutral and no pending signals at the moment. Let's look on the chart now. It's plotting automatically the bearish order block. It's plotting the SMTs. If it is red, it's a bearish SMT. If it is green, it's a bullish SMT. And you can see that these are the gaps that plotting automatically on your chart. So what will happen is when you got the signal, it will appear here. It will give you your stop loss and your entry price. So you can use this as a reference, but this model is quite popular and it has some significant win rate. The great thing is it's all for free, so you can just basically plot it on your chart and see if it is a good fit for you or not. So that was all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, please consider watching my other ICT videos here, and until the next time, see you soon.